Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we are going into rescue mode. You probably saw the video from last weekend, last week it must be for you, where I tortured these 3 servers with the world's biggest neodymium magnet, and I was visited by Brainiac75, who owns this magnet, and we destroyed 3 servers. And I have gotten some flack for that, and I do understand that if you're living in a world or just don't have that much money and your biggest wish in the world is a server like one of these, it's not a pleasant thing to see me destroy 3 of them. So I'm gonna try and make that good again today, or at least start on it, by repairing the 3 servers. And I do apologize for being a sadistic bastard with a big magnet, but it wasn't me, it was Brainiac. He made me do it. It was actually my idea, so sorry about that. My plans are to start with the HP server because that took the least damage. So we're gonna power up the HP server and see if it's still good, and we're gonna go get some spare parts for that. So join in on the rescue here. I hope I will be able to rescue all 3 servers and they will be all good again. So I've powered up the HP server and it's still noisy as hell, but it also still has 2 defective drives down here, that one and that one, but the operating system is booting, so we're gonna go get some spare parts for that. So let's take a little trip through the house. Out here, I kind of have a lot of hard drives and now I haven't dared throwing them out. I've had them for sale, but no one has been interested. And I just checked earlier, I have a couple of brand new HP hard drives, the right size, 72 point something. Oh, hope I didn't break it there. Still in plastic wrapping, so we will bring those. And I checked in the data center, these are not the only 2 that I have. I didn't really check this on beforehand. Oh, but I also have all this array of 72.8 gigabyte hard drives, so it's not because I'm missing any. So let's go install the 2 new ones, have them right there. So, I do believe that the warranty is way gone on these. And this is a 72.8 gigabyte, 15,000 RPMs. They're actually better than the ones that we are replacing them with. So I'll start with this one. Taking this one out and putting the new one in. This one is at 10,000 RPM. I'm definitely not going to be using this for anything, so I'll get a marker and mark it as really bad. The new hard drive has been taken into the array and it's probably going to be copying with the one down here, making a mirror again. And I'm gonna be marking this one as bad. I'm gonna write magnet down here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read that in a couple of weeks, and we might as well take the other one. And it's checking that one, and that will be okay in just a little bit. It might be waiting for that one to complete. I'm not sure if it's able to do more than 1 drive at a time. I do believe that this was the boot drive, the C drive, and this one over here is like the D drive, and I'm not sure if I ever formatted that. We might just go in and see that actually. Nah, it looks like there's only the C drive and these two drives over here was not even in use. It seems like the RAID controller don't even passes them through to the operating system. So, but the C drive is, from the operating system's point of view, okay. Well, so the HP server is fixed, and this was the easy one. So I'm gonna remove that. And I'm very happy to have it turned off now because it's still noisy as hell. Back in stock. So the next server that I'm gonna try and do something with is the IBM server. This is the IBM System X3650 and it's the Model 1. I usually call it the M1, even though it doesn't say here, and the later versions does. They didn't call it the first model, they just call it the 3650. So let's power this on. And it starts out noisy as hell, but then it shuts down. And compared to the HP, the noise level of this beast is a lot better. And we have some hard disk activity, but I don't know if you can hear this. I'm pretty sure both hard drives are fucked. This one does not sound very good, that's for sure. And this one doesn't blink as much as it should. So I think I'll go into the RAID configuration and see the disks here. You'll see that on the monitor, it is booting up here. AC has been restored, sure. Checking the network cards, they are there. And we have to press Control, I think it's A. So now we'll go into the RAID controller, and hopefully the RAID controller can tell us which of these two drives are the worst. Okay, RAID controller. So let's see what's wrong here. Disk array, manage disk. Now, oh, critical. We are missing one disk, missing member. So that would probably be that one, because it's not blinking at all. Oh, and then it just blinked a little bit. So I would guess that that's the one, but let's see what the program says. That would be awesome. We'll try this one then. Okay, so this one is good. The one is bad. Okay, so we will change the other one. As you can see, the first drive is the one that it can see. The second drive, the number 1, it can't see. So that must be the bad one. And that's the bad one, I'm guessing. So let's try and change that. I have been out and I found some IBM drives, same size, same speed. So we're gonna take out that drive and gonna replace that. Take this out. And I have a set of screwdrivers. There. And these are the security bits. I need to find, that's way too big. That will do it. Now checking that drive. Damn, now it says that my array is not present. I must have changed the wrong drive. Wonder if I can put it in again. I'll try. Put the bad one back in the caddy. Put that in. Try and look for the array again. The array is not present. Okay, that's not that great. Okay, the array is back, weirdly enough. It's still missing drive 1. So now I'm gonna try and change the other one. See if that's the one that will help me out here. Put this one back in. This is definitely bad as well. That's the one ticking. This looks a lot more healthy. Let's see what it says. Still has an array. Still pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like it's mirroring now. And it has 2 drives now, so that's a plus. These are IBM's drive. I do think they are branded. I have no idea who makes these. They might be Maxter. I think there is a Max here. Might be a Maxter drive. And down here they are negotiating and copying over data, and it's they're not very happy, that's for sure. I have no idea if this is gonna succeed or if they're just gonna break both of them. I do have an extra drive to put in there, so I could just exchange both drives, but it would be more fun to see the operating system living. But I'm not sure that's gonna happen because I think this one just failed on me. Could just make a scan here. Yeah. Now this one gave up life. That disappeared from the array. I might try to reboot the server. I think I'll do that. So now it's off again. I did shut it nicely down, so power it on. See what it says with the disks and so. I think the array is fucked. This one is good, or blinking. This one is not behaving very nicely. It is checking it. Yeah, it doesn't sound nice. It might try to mirror it over again. Okay, it's complaining here. It's missing or rebuilding. It says failed, member, and degraded, and critical, and all kinds of nasty stuff. So it should be getting, yeah, let's see what disk we have available. It has 2 disks in there, so I wonder if it's gonna stop and try and rebuild this. No, I'm not gonna bother anymore with this. The array is fucked, so I'm gonna take out the other dead disk. I'm gonna take this one out as well and put in the other one, and we're gonna create a new array for it, and we're gonna lose that operating system. That's just too bad. So the 2 magnet dead disks are here. We're gonna put in this one. Create an array with these 2 new disks. I'm not gonna install the operating system on them, but I would like to see the array working. So let's do that. Disk utility. We have 2 drives. Disk array. We have no array present. Create array. We have no available space for array. And initialize disks. We have 2 disks that we can initialize and delete. We're gonna do that. Yes. Initializing 2 disks. And they are blinking happily down here. Now they're initialized, so we're going to create the array. That's not how to do that. Create array. We have 2 disks available. Insert, insert. And we're gonna enter that. And we want them in a mirror. Yes. New. That's a brilliant name. Thank you very much. Done. Creating array. And the disks are... Oh, I'm too slow. They were blinking so happily down here. So, but now we have created a new array, manage array. We have an array. So now I could go and install Windows all over, and the server has stopped making. There is no error down here anymore. It's just a blue button marking that I am working on this server. So the IBM server is also okay again. Needs a bit more work. I would need to reinstall that, but well, I didn't really need the Windows 2008 on neither of these servers. So well, it's the same work. I would actually go and install VMware on this one again, but actually the same kind of work that would be needed on the HP. So the last server, and the one with the most problems, or the biggest difficult. The hard drives I can change, that's no problem. But this one had bad fans. The fans just stopped working and it smelled really bad of burnt plastic. It wasn't really on fire, it was just plastic getting really hot. Or maybe it's the fans inside them that was not turning, and the wiring for the fans started to melt or something like that. Well, it has been over in a week. I can see fan number 2 is error, and I've also seen fan number 3. Fan number 3 has an error. I'm not sure. I couldn't zoom in on that last. See if we can see anything. This, yeah, it's a little bit better this time. Fan number 4 is error. So 2, 3, and 4. It's not working. Number 1 seems to be okay-ish. Let's see, we get another error here. RPMs for fan, that's probably number 2, yeah. So 2, 3, and 4, I get errors on those. So they must be bad inside. I don't think we need to turn this on before we check the fans. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's take out number 1 here. That's the good one, apparently. And oh, there are 4 wires. The funny thing is, yeah, of course number 1 seems okay. Yeah, it smells really bad too, but it's still running around. I have the good fan here, and I have some tiny little pins here. These are for making your own circuit board things. If I put those down the leads here, I can measure the ohm, the resistance in this fan. And following the leads down here, I'm just looking at the red and the black, which might not be the right ones to look at, but I found that there is a resistance of about 5.8 mega ohms. It might be the yellow one that I really have to look at. Yellow and black. Let's see that. They should be right here. They are over 40 mega ohms. Big resistance. But let's take one of the broken fans, number 2 here, and do the same thing. Now I get 1.15 kilo ohms. I didn't get that before. Now it's cheating me. But the resistance is surely a lot different. This one is still mega a lot. This one is considerably less. I'm gonna try and trade these around, see if I put in number 2 in number 1's place, because maybe it has just marked the fans as bad and it don't want to use them anymore because you're bad. So let's try this and see what happens. Turn the server on. No, number 2 is now running. Number 1 is not running. I don't want to stress it because no reason to break it anymore. So I'll do the same measurement with number 3 and number 4. I would like to add, I don't like this system at all. Yeah, this is the weird shit that the first one did as well. It's as if it can't really make up its mind if it's good or bad. So a resistance of about 19.6 kilo ohms. And the last one, the fan number 4, 22.1 kilo ohms. Okay, it's kind of weird. I think I'll go bring a couple of fans to the basement and see if I can make them run with the power supply. So I've been trying to put a bit of power on to the fans. It's a 12 volt 2.1 amp fan. I was not able to get it to move or anything. I tried to look under the label here. Let's see if it's not easy to take apart. There's a locking ring here that I might be able to get it off, but I would never get it on again. And there is some driving electronics down here. My best guess is that the electronics might have died in this. My theory is that the magnet has pulled up in the fan. Feels like there's some metal in here, and it might have pulled that up so that the fan did not turn around, and it tried to turn around and it burned off the electronics inside of it. I do believe that I have to go order some new fans for this. But let's go see if the server will run if it gets new fans. It seems that the server has 3 bad fans. It has 1 good fan over here. So we will put in 3 new fans for it. Right here I have 3 other fans. So let's plug those in. And I'll power that on. Oh, one of these are good. Damn. I forgot that I mixed those around. So this is a bad one, and one of the bad ones over there. See, I should have written bad on them sooner. I was stupid. I'll place that last over here. Then we'll just test one at a time. See which one was the good. Oh, it goes in that way. Okay. Wasn't that one? Or maybe I don't have to turn it off actually. It will be a bit noisy. Oh, that was a good one. Cool. So now all the fans are working again. It's noisy as hell because the cover is off. There's a switch right here. Right there. That tells the server that the cover is off and it will use the fans full power. So when I put this on, it should cool down. Oh, and the display went out. And the fans are not running as fast. So let's see if it boots. We still have 2 quad cores and 16 gigs of RAM, so that's still good. Network cards, RAID controller, hell of a mess. The battery is still not good. Okay, it has been trying for a while, but the screen has just gone totally black. And the hard drive over here is just green, kind of just blinking once in a while. So I think we actually killed that last time, so I might want to try that again. We'll take that hard drive out. It's probably dead. And we'll try with another one, just like it. So, see, this should have another operating system on it, so we should be able to see it working. There we are. Okay, I would say that the Dell is also okay now. It's loading Windows Server 2003, which was on this hard drive. I had to go load the foreign configuration because it did notice that there was a foreign hard drive in here. Get a nice Dell logo over here on the screen, and I will be able to log in just a little bit right there. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna say that the Dell server is okay now. So, licking the wounds after Brainiac 75 stopped by with the world's biggest neodymium magnet. To start with, I lost the 2 HP drives. Those were the first one we took out. These were old SCSI drives. They were 72.8 gigabytes, 10,000 RPMs. Lost those. I'll throw out the drives. I might take out the magnets actually. I might take out the magnets, throw out the drives and keep the caddies. The caddies are always hard to get. I lost 2 IBM drives. They are also, there's actually a size difference here. No, oh, it's about 72.8. These are 73.4 gigabyte drives. These are SAS drives, 15k RPMs, so better drives. I lost those, they're dead as well. Might take them apart, take out the magnets. Then I lost the Dell drive here. This is a SATA drive. I will definitely keep the caddy, and that also has some kind of converting electronics down here to make this SATA drive work better with the SAS controller. I'm sure it's something brilliant. I'll definitely keep that, so have to take that apart too. Then I lost the 3 fans here. That's more or less the most irritating thing of them all, because well, I don't have access to fans like this. The 3 fans that I took out and put in the server, well, I took those from another server, so I do actually need 3 new fans. I just ordered those on eBay. I was actually just going in there to find out what the price of them would be. And if you're in the United States, you would be able to get those for about 10 bucks each on Amazon. But they didn't ship to Europe, so I went on eBay. And well, most American companies, they don't ship to Europe, so I'm getting these from Great Britain, where I had to pay 14 pounds. 14 pounds for 4, not 3, but 4 fans. And I needed to pay additional 14 pounds for the shipping. That was irritating. So a total of 28 pounds to get the 4 new fans for that server, but they're more or less on their way. I hope you see that the servers was fixable. There is a mess of equipment that died. Oh, that's not very good in framing, but yeah, this does represent the value. Just the fans alone was apparently 25 and 50 bucks. The hard drives, variable prices. So well, I do really hope you like seeing me saving those 3 servers again. I need the fans to save the server that was the donator for the server that we saved, but it was good to use them to actually figure out that it would be working with the new fan and the new hard drive, which this one also comes from that server. By now, Brainiac's new video is just about ready, so if it has come out, I will be linking to that right here. I'm not sure yet because it hasn't come out yet, but if it's here in this square, you can go see what he got out of this. It might be more server torture, and if you don't like that, you might not want to go see what he did, but he has done this before. He has also tried with laptops and televisions, putting the big magnets near that, and that was kind of why I approached him and asked if he wanted to come and play with some servers instead. And my biggest fear was actually that nothing at all would happen, and that would be a really boring video, because it was a cooperation between me and Brainiac, and I wanted to introduce all the server stuff to his viewers. He has had a fantastic week on his channel, I have seen. He had gotten just about 2,500 new subscribers just last week. That was absolutely awesome. That will take me 2 months. I hope that when his new video comes out, that some of those will come back to me. So the server torturing video was really to get more people to come and see server videos. I'm not gonna be torturing any new servers anytime soon. Not out of the normal stuff, like running benchmark tests and stuff like that, which can also kill a good server. Please remember to like my video. I have seen that it helps a lot if I do remind you of that. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.